All right, hello
Action.
everyone. Hello.
Hello
Everyone.
everyone.
Welcome to our live session. The purpose of today's live is to create a warm and inspiring space where women from around the world can share real story and learn how the digital business is helping so many families gain more time, more flexibility, and more freedom. My name is Sylvia. I'm currently living in Singapore with my husband and our three kids. I work as a sales professional in a jewelry company and also an online business mentor. I'm so excited to spend this time with all of you. Joining me today is my amazing co-host, Elena. Elena, please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Sylvia. Hi everyone, my name is Elena. I am joining live from Sydney, Australia. I'm also a mom of three young boys. I work in merchandise retail and I'm also an online business mentor. Today we have a very special guest with us. I'm honored to introduce her. Please help me welcome Nicole. Nicole comes from university sector, and she made a brave decision to step away from her corporate career so she could care for her son during a very critical health journey, um, a moment that transformed her life. Thank you so much for being here. Can you can you please share a little bit about who you are and why you decided to start this online business?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, everyone, for having me here. I feel very honored to be in a room with so many people. So my name is Nicole Masseque, and I live in Australia, and I actually have just moved out of Sydney. So I'm kind of Sydney. I now live near the beach because that's, a more fun place to be. And I actually became a business owner because, as Elena just mentioned, like my son became very unwell. So I used to run 5 departments at Macquarie University, and I was running a student engagement, like an orientation event. So it was a student international welcome. I was sitting next to the vice chancellor of the university, and my phone kept ringing in my pocket. And I was like, oh my goodness, there's a crisis on campus because I was the emergency contact. And when I got to my phone, it wasn't a crisis on campus, it was a crisis in my family. So the school had been trying to call me, my emergency contacts had been trying to call me, my son was being rushed to hospital. They thought at 13, a child that was playing AFL and very sporty, but he was having these terrible chest pains. So they thought he was having a heart attack. And unfortunately, like it wasn't a heart attack, so that's good, but we didn't know what was going on. And months and even a year later, we still didn't know exactly what was going on. So we went through lots of specialist appointments. I was a sole parent and I was trying to juggle my big job, taking my son to try to go to school for at least an hour a day, and then also taking him to all these medical appointments. So we'd be doing 6 or 7 appointments a week, and I just like everything couldn't keep going. So I stopped working at the university, and then I was looking after my son, but I also lost myself. So I don't know if you ladies understand, but like you actually have a lot of your identity and your self-worth wrapped up in your job, or at least I did. And I just like was so focused on medical and like it was just so tough. Because what ended up happening with my poor son was that all the pain receptors in his body turned on and they never turned off. So even now, 7 years later, he's still in pain 24 hours a day. So he's doing a lot better in the last 12 months than he was previously. But like, let's just say it was a rough journey. But being a sole parent, I also needed to earn money to live to pay rent, to get food on the table. And I honestly was in so much debt from all the medical appointments that I considered going bankrupt. Like I actually got someone to help look at my finances. Like it was a very, very vulnerable stage in my life. Um, I didn't go bankrupt, which I'm very happy to say. Um, but there came a time where I needed to either get a job or find something different to do. And I just didn't know how I was going to do it. Someone had approached me to like interview for a job, and I did go and interview for it, but it took me an hour to get to the interview, so where I'd be working. And then I'd be working 8 or 9 hours a day, and then I'd have to travel home for another hour. And I'm like, how can I get my son to his appointments? Like the the medical appointments, but there was also ones like so he would not be in as much pain every day. Like he was just an example of how much pain I'm talking about. They he would pass out from pain. Like I'd be trying to take him to school, and one day he just passed out from the pain, and I thought he was faking, but he actually was completely passed out. Um, and like it's just so horrible. Like if you kick your pinky toe, that's kind of what it's like all the time for him. And I whinge and complain when I kick my toe, but he doesn't complain. He doesn't complain. Thankfully, thankfully, things are doing a lot better right now, and which has changed my life. So when I went for that interview, I'm just going to circle back. I went to do that interview, and just couldn't do it. And a friend of mine had actually sent me a link for a webinar for an online business. Now, I will be honest, and I will say she'd sent it to me like 10 months beforehand. And I was like, nah, what are you into? It's a scam, whatever. But when I decided to watch, I watched a replay, right? So I watched at 11 o'clock at night. And I was like, I think I could do this. And by the end of the 90-minute webinar, I'm like, oh, I think I'd really enjoy this. And let's just say 5 years later, like I did do some part-time work in that time and some full-time work as well in the last 5 years. But now I work for myself, and I've just been traveling because my son's doing well. So I've actually just been traveling for the last 5 weeks, running conferences in Rome and being involved in the one in New Zealand and meeting business owners in Singapore, Italy, the UK, and New Zealand. And I am so passionate about this business because it gave me the opportunity to thrive, not only financially, but also like mentally, like my self-worth. Like, yeah, I'm me again. I'm me again. And I think there's a lot of people in life that just transition and like things change. Like either your kids get older and they leave home, and then you're like, what do I do now? I don't know. But to say I love my business is an understatement. And I just think that it's such an empowering place to be. And I am so grateful that it might have taken me 10 months, but I'm so grateful I did it and I started my journey. And yeah, that's me.
Thank you, Nicole, for sharing that. So inspiring, and it's very beautiful to hear. Um, we'll move on to our next question. Invite Teki to ask your
So
question. The floor is yours.
before going to a next question, I just want to say my deep appreciation that you're sharing your story. You know what? Looking at your personality, your bubbly personality, I wouldn't imagine that you has been going through such a devastating situation like that. I can feel that like every single word that you say when our kid having a problem, and we are as a mom couldn't do nothing by just looking at them suffering all those pain, and we can't do nothing. Yeah, but you, I did, it's hard for me to explain now that how I feel right now when the first time I saw you in our team meeting in somewhere in Sydney, right? And the second time I see you as you are as what is it a MC in the event, right?
Yeah.
Your personality is very bubbly, and going through that situation, if you didn't do this business, I don't think that that personality can come back to you. That
Mm.
person that because all of those situations that you're going through, and I believe that you don't do any part-time job at the moment apart from this only business, right? Because
Yeah, well, I work for myself, so I also contract out to other people. I actually am helping someone who has terminal cancer at the moment, and I help run events for her. So she has literally written a book. We were just doing a book cover just before I jumped on with you, and we're running an event for her launch later next year. So I do that, and it's kind of like my philanthropic, like I'm giving back to the community plus, helping others.
yes,
So utilizing the skills that I have. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and
And that's why I love running events like for us as well, like for our community. So like so far I've already run 5 events for our teams, like big events, and there's another couple coming, 3 or 4 that I'm running next year.
well,
Over the world now.
we are so lucky to have you in the community, so because you are very good at that. But imagine that, without the event from your son, you will not come, you will have not have no chance to come out as you are today, right?
Yeah, and
Uh,
it sounds really strange to say that I'm grateful that
yeah,
that
I
event
understand.
happened. Like,
Mm-mm.
I'm not grateful that he has ever been in pain, and his like teenage years were very different to others. But I am grateful that I found this other opportunity because I wouldn't have looked at it. Like thought I was in the career that I wanted. But like I tell you what, this year has been phenomenal. Like being able to travel the world. I've met the founders, like I know the founders very well now of our organization. And, you know, just to see people's lives change, like you can meet someone for the first time. And I know because I was very low, like I choose to be bubbly and I choose to be happy and I choose to find things, but we do a lot of that work with our business. Like it's our business works on our mindset, and um, that's what like brings people to the business as well because they can see the difference. Like it's
Yeah,
just
so cute. Thank you so much. And I just give the Sylvia back for the next question.
Next question, Teggy, the floor is yours. Thank you, Lynn.
Oh, you're
Thank
on mute, Siggy. You're on mute.
Muted.
Oh, because my kids are around me, so sorry for that. Hi, everyone, and especially our special guest, Nicole. My name is Tiggy. I'm a single mom of 2 beautiful children living in Ontario, Canada, originally from Mongolia. So, in the business side, uh, what were some of the biggest challenges you have been faced in the beginning, and how did you overcome them? If
yeah.
you share with us.
So honestly, my biggest challenge was comparing myself to others. So I would go, oh, they've done this, so I'm going to do it the same way. Or they've done this, or they've achieved this milestone, and I haven't done it yet. But now I realize no one else has walked in my shoes. No one else has their family life like me. And I'm just going to be myself. And that's part of the mindset work that we work on, right? I'm going to be myself and my business is going to thrive. And like that's what's happening right now. But initially it was comparing myself to others.
I see. That is possible for even for me too. So
Yeah.
everyone is different level and everyone has a different background. So I was the one the same as you too, but it slowly changes us into the next level. Next levels is I'm really enjoying, and yeah, I can understand that side. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Yeah,
And
back to you,
and
Alina.
and Liko, if you're still comparing to other people, maybe your pay is less than the amount of follower that you are having right now, right? You are
Yeah.
more popular than them. Yeah.
There's a
Thank
lot
you,
of
Tig.
folks.
Thank you, Tig. Thank you, Nicole and Lynn. The next person would be Rose. Would you like to ask a question?
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, ladies, and thank you, Nicole, for uh, uh, accepting our invitation here.
Sorry,
And
Rose.
before, yeah,
Sorry, Rose. I did not see you. Do you
okay,
on
just
camera?
Your camera turned off.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, we can't see. Oh yeah.
Oh, there
okay.
you go.
I'm
Oh, beautiful.
so sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much, Nicole and ladies. So before I ask my question, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Rose, originally from the Philippines and now living here in Ontario with my 3 boys and my husband. And my question, yeah, that your story really is like it's really a life changing. In this business, all of us have this life changing. We all experience this life changing. What do you call this? The transition that we have, and my question is: can you share how it has impacted your own life, and what personal values or benefits have you gained from this business along the way?
Oof. Like I think I've shared a lot of these, but some of the biggest impacts in my life is I got to spend quality time with my son when he
Yeah.
needed me most. Someone once said to me, you can always make more money, you can always get another job, but
Mhm.
you cannot get that time back. So figure out what's important. And I did, and I got that time. So I got that time when he was really bad. I got that time to take him to the medical appointments, to everything, and just to be there. Because if you can imagine, before I stopped working and started this business, if I was running an orientation day or something at the university, I was out of the house for some days 12 hours a day because there's events morning and night, and some days 15. And he was 13 and at home by himself with his cat. I mean, his cat's like his therapy animal, but like you can't get you, it's priceless, that time you get back. It's priceless. And you don't need to have a sick child. You just to need that time. Like you just need to be around. And that's what this business really gave me. Yeah. And we have the best bond, my son and I. He's just cheeky as now. And, I've just been away for 5 weeks. And he's like, you're just going to abandon me. And, it's just sass to the max. And he's just it's very cute. He's so proud of his mum and what I do. And yeah, like that's the best thing ever.
Yeah, thank you. And I know that that is the best achievement that you received so far. But in regarding to business, so what is another achievement in regarding to business, working from home that you achieved, if you can share that?
Well, look, I'll give you a couple. So I became a coach this year and I was very excited. And Yeah, that just made my day. And like another achievement is, you know how cool it is when you're on the other side of the world and you get a payday and it actually pays for more than just your flights to get there. I don't know if you've ever traveled from Australia to like Canada or to Rome or anything. You know, they're expensive flights. And I was like, yes, that's just paid for it all. I love it. So there are a couple of big achievements.
All right. Thank you very much for your sharing because I know that there is a lot of mom out there that's looking for the way that they can work more flexible, the way that they can earn more flexible. That's the reason why we organize all of these interview week by week. So hopefully that we can spread the message. There is a way people can people can try so for themselves because if imagine if there is no online business we have to stuck with a job and we can't be with our children when they need us the most, right?
Yeah.
And we can't live for ourselves, we can't pour our strength out, the talent that universe give, right? So look at you now, you are using your talent, right? And we can't explore the world like what you do, and also doing the business at the same time as traveling experiment for your life because life is short. And imagine we just stick ourselves to a job that we really don't like, or maybe we like, but it started become a force, it started become a responsibility, it started become a something that you have to do, not not you're willing to do, right? So that's why these interview is to spread the message for those who need us, who need the most, right? So if anyone out there looking for a online business that they can do on the side, you don't have to leave the job yet. You don't have to. You can do it together with your job because a couple of weeks ago, we also interviewed somebody. When she started, she have a full-time job, two part-time job, but she's still doing this as a fourth things. So I believe that if you have the dream, if you have the motivation, you can do it, right? And this business, you can do it in your own time. You can do it in your free time. You don't have to go somewhere like you go to the job. You don't have to stick your time, Pacific time, like you attend a meeting in a corporate world, right? You can learn anytime you do. You can spend your own time to do learning. So this is so flexible, anybody can do it, right? And having something, some backup plan for you for the future, because we never know what will happen, right? We not just things happen, but we have our dream too, we have our desire too, and of course we leave this world and we want to experiment. So this is a chance for anyone. If you're out there looking for an online business and want to explore these opportunities, you can message any one of us. We are here to help you, support you, and we will send you detailed information for you to know for free, and also adding you to a free community where you can check people result, because we have a community, small community like that, right? So and then if you are like investigation for investigate people in the community and have enough trust, have enough motivation for yourself, want to go further, then you can become a member, temporary member for a short fee, $149, and you join our big community, the global community, 265,000 people. And you can see everything. We share everything in there, even our first payment, our first income, our first year income. Nicole here for 5 years. I'm here for 6 years, right? We all here for years. We don't count by month anymore. So if we're still here, we choose the business that work for us, for online, for the flexibility, for the future, for the dream. Yeah. So if you are that person, have enough courage to contact us, PM us, inbox us. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you.
You see, Deep, wanna ask the next question? The floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Alina. Thank you, our special guest, Nico. I'm really honored to be here. And thank you so much for your presentation today as well. My name is Deep. I'm from California, USA. And I totally agree with you that, we have 100 ways to earn, right, out there. But we never can get our time back. That's absolutely. And like we say, we do online business, but at the same time, there's a lot of online business out there. They also say, oh, you can work anywhere, anytime. But my question will be, so what make our digital online business different from the other, online business out there? So the people can make the choice to do our model. So can you give me more details so that people can get more understanding about our online business model? Thank you,
Yeah,
Nicole.
sure. So, what I love about this business is like we are actually following in the footsteps of millionaires. Like we are following successful people, and they have created video-based step-by-step training. So you can watch a video, you can pause it, you can do it, and if it doesn't work properly, you go back and you try it again. I talk to people, try it 3 or 4 times. If you still can't get it, then contact me, like as a coach and a mentor, like contact me and we'll help you get through it. But honestly, like you can actually do it all by yourself if you want to. And like, why not follow people that are super successful rather than following some random person that, is out there and like, and we're all we show our face, we tell our stories, we let people know we're real. And I think that's a huge thing that's out there with all the different online things out there. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for your sharing. Yeah, so that is also what I really like. Before I have tried so many online business. I have tried selling on eBay, selling on Amazon. I do affiliate marketing with Amazon, with Catch of the Day, if you know. And I do affiliate with link share, conjunction, function conjunction, some affiliate platform. So many things. Yeah, so I understand there is so many different type of online business out there, and me also try, and what I like and what is make it different from other online business previously. As you say, we follow a millionaire footstep, right? They showing us step by step what to do. And further than that, we have a community, the community that motivation you and showing, oh, hello, I just quit my job. Hey, hello, I just traveled the world. Hey, hello, I can stay home now full time with my son, right? So that those story is amazing. That will pour you. Oh, these people having that, these people achieving that. 13 buyer a week, 20 buyer a week. Yeah, I want that, right? So then we just keep doing and doing and doing the business. Rather than, we do on solo entrepreneurs, nobody, helping us, nobody cheer us or nobody showing us example. So that is really the unique selling point, USP of this business because we follow the successful footsteps. Yeah, and apart from that, we have a system, the system that work really well for us. We don't have to do every single things. Like, I doing online business before. What I need to do is constantly looking for a supplier, constantly looking for a good selling product to buy and stock and sell and pack. Oh, so many things, so many things. And very, very worried that sometimes I spend a lot of money buy the products at home and couldn't sell. Yeah, so with this business, we already selected the supplier, we already selected the products, and it's a proven working. And we have a really good supplier, sustain for more than 50 years. And they don't change constantly, they can't change constantly. So we don't run a business in the space that, we have to buy different products and constantly buy. So yeah, so that is one of the things that I really like. We have the system. We connect with a good supplier. We learn the marketing strategy. We get up to date with the new trend, new technology, new AI. So we're not behind, right? We're not behind. And the training every week, the mastermind, millionaire mastermind every week is also a very value. I would say value access for all the business member, right? So it's that make it different for any other business out there, and it doesn't cost more. It doesn't cost more. Before I spent 3,500 for the eBay course. I spent $5,000 for the online for the Amazon private label. So every single different course, it costs me more money with just the knowledge. Where in here we get update, we have knowledge all the time without paying extra. So yeah, it's that make it different. That's why we're here sharing with you guys, and hopefully it's like give you a understanding what you will get, what you will receive, and what you will have to step further. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Deep. I got the next person, April, would like to ask you a question.
Thank you, Alina, and thank you everyone who are here tonight, and for our special guest, Nicole. Thank you so much for your time and for sharing your journey. So just before I ask my question, let me just introduce myself. I'm April. I'm a wife, and I'm also a digital business owner, and I'm an educator as my profession. So my question for you, because some people might like miss the first part of our interview, and some of them they're very interested, but they're confused. They don't know how to start. So yeah, so many people are still like hesitating and afraid or unsure about how to take the first step. What advice would you give them, please?
Yeah, so what I would suggest is reach out to the people that are here. And there is a webinar that you can watch. And so they will give you a link. So it's really easy, actually. All you need to do is give your name and your email. We'll send you a link, and then you can watch the webinar. And you'll also be invited to like what we have as a small community group. So you can check out what other people are doing as well. But like what I did is you can watch the webinars live, or you can watch them when it's convenient for you. So me, I watched it at 11 o'clock at night because that's when I had the time. And I didn't wait to join a community. I actually just bought straight away at the end of the webinar. And then that opens the next sort of steps up. And then I spoke to like my mentor and like found out some more information and then moved on from there. So if you know you're onto a good thing, don't wait like I did. I waited 10 months to watch that webinar. Like jump straight in, have a look. And it's really up to you. It might not be for you, and you go, actually, no, it's not for me. But what if it is? What if it is for you? So take that time to watch it and reach out to the people you get the link from. Yeah.
For the past 6 years, I have heard many stories. People wait for even 2 years, not just 10 months. People wait for
Yeah.
2 years, and yeah, so early or later, you still need to, still need to looking into it more because you have a issue, you have a I don't want to say problem, but you have the something inside calling you. You need something. You need backup land. You need to do this. So
Take action.
yeah, take action because it doesn't cost you anything except from some time extra for you to
Yeah.
really look into it. And
Yeah.
because that's why we offer 30 days money back guarantee, because we believe that this system that's work, and it's proven it worked for the past 9 years, from 0 member to now 265,000 members. So it must be working, right? So if anybody doesn't, it doesn't trust, or it doesn't don't have a hesitation, or have a worry about the online world, we will send you to the community, so where you can check people out. That is make it different from on any other online business. You don't just hear from one person, you hear from a lot of people. That make you have more trust, right? Okay, thank you very much for everyone today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nicole, and for sharing your powerful story. And thank you for all ladies here. To everyone watching, we truly hope this session give you inspiration, clarity, and hope. If you want to learn more about this business model, please leave a message or send us leave a comment or send us a message. We all happy to guide you and share more information. See you next live session. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everybody. Give
Thank you,
Nicole a
Nicole.
heart, and give all the audience a heart. Thank you so much.